enthusiasts who you think they're actually getting it right, we discover that they are not actually getting it right. What do we mean by getting it right? Getting it right does not necessarily mean when you have hit so much money. No, what sustain your money make and what keep you going in the space is the right, form of knowledge you have and your pattern or your attitude. Enthusiast. So your attitude towards the business itself is very important. So, but I just want to say this before we move ahead. I want to tell us something very importantly. Maybe it's going to encourage some persons. I was having some interactions with some people who I felt that they ought to know why they are in cryptocurrency recently, and I discovered that it's so complete when people fail to get foundation. Foundation is very important to be gotten. If you don't get it right from the foundation, you may struggle. So, our advice, if you do not know much about cryptocurrency or you've not really defined what you are doing in the space, I would advise and I beg everyone to still go back to the drawing board, go start from the beginning. Why am I trying to say this? Because I just saw that what prompted a lot of people to come into Ponzi scheme was the fact that they've not defined what they are doing in the crypto space. And sometimes some people you felt that they actually know what they are doing, they do not know. They are doing cryptocurrency just like kind of those. Let me use this language. Permit me to use this language. People are doing cryptocurrency in two dimensions. Number one, some are doing it like normal job, just like salary. Okay, many are so much engrossed by salary system in cryptocurrency. That's a very wrong perspective. Then, secondly, we are having people who are seeing cryptocurrency uh, like it's not. In fact, it's not. How do I put it? My interaction with some persons on the field, they are doing it like it's not the thing that you pay attention to. Okay, let me use that language. In other words, many are doing cryptocurrency like you don't need to pay attention. Yo, you don't need special training. It's not a place you go to acquire any relevant skills. It's not a place you keep learning and learning. No. Why? The mindset was that after all, is it a business? It's not a business. And even if it's a business, is it your own business? So it's not your own business. Just like this language of maybe our mothers and uncles and brothers who happen to be working in ministries. I remember when I was doing some consultancy trainings uh, in some ministries. There was a time I was doing consultancy training in uh, board of internal revenue, and were to put them through on the ICT and project management. And there's a popular language among the workers that those time, when ICT was not too common. Their mindset was this: they were not paying attention. They said some of them almost close to retiring. So their mindset was this: that okay, oh my boy, you know what? There's no point learning this computer. After all, I'm just retiring the next 1 year. Some said the third year, the next 2, 3 years, they are retiring. So to them, why should they learn about computer when number one, they're not using it for anything? Number two, they're almost retiring. So it's not going to. So the mindset was that anything that's not going to boost their career for level promotion. So that was their mindset. Now, what am I saying? If you're in cryptocurrency, you need a reorientation. Now, look at the mindset of those people thinking that computer has to do with if I learn how to do it very well, yes, they can use it to transfer me to better place in the ministry. Unfortunately, they never knew that computer knowledge was a personal consumption. All right. But I tried to open their eye to certain understanding. I said, this is a personal consumption stuff. Imagine you do not know how to use a computer to do little things. You need to have little knowledge about applications. Imagine you have a house and you do not know how to type a letter, and you want to send what's it called eviction letter for a particular person, say tenant. And the computer center you've gone to type the letter, the son of the person you want to give an eviction letter to is the typist. And so, and you want to surprise that person suddenly, then the person typed because you have put everything, and it's going to have access to certain secret. So, in other words, if I must do well, I do not need the computer knowledge for only my job. I need computer knowledge for my personal consumption. So, in other words, computer knowledge or computer as it were, or ICT as it were, become one of the essential commodity called what do they call it in economy? In economic, they call it a basic need. So ICT become a basic need, not only feeding, shelter, and clothing. So ICT become part of basic needs of man to survive and to live. So coming into cryptocurrency, there are knowledge that are very fundamental and key. So you have to give a reorientation. I'm saying this because I've encountered a lot of people. They do cryptocurrency as it were. That okay, it's not a place where I need to learn more. Why am I learning? After all, I'm not going to be. It's not my profession. Some people look at it. Yeah, Felix keeps saying he's a life student. Yeah, that's for him. That's his business. That's he is into business, and that's what he does. So he will need the knowledge. For me, I'm not going to go into. I'm not a trainer. I do not run an academy. So why do I need the knowledge so much like Felix? But unfortunately, we're going to the time where if you refuse to get the basic knowledge, you will not have somebody to give you the right thing you are looking for. And sometimes when the person have even given you the right information, you won't decode it because you have lacked basic knowledge. The basic knowledge will make you to appreciate the advanced knowledge. And it's advanced knowledge that will, you know, boost your advancement in making more greater exploits in the space. I'm saying this because it should help somebody to open his eye of understanding beyond when you meet friends. I've told us one of the major problems we have why most of us as we're not learning. It prompted us to go into third party, to be investing in those platforms that claim to be paying you 5%, 10%, 20%, 30% per month, and all of that. For me, that those are not the things that crypto promise you. What crypto promise you is beyond those monthly percentage, weekly percentage. You do not need to get carried away with some of those things. I know sometimes these are a lot of salmon, but this salmon can save a lot of people from trouble. Troubles like get rich quick scheme, troubles like hypes, unbelief stuff, maybe just making so many hype around cryptocurrency. So the space is loaded. I was telling some of our friends that I think it was last year, in month of June, July, and we're stepping. I told all our community that, oh, you guys, welcome to time of confusion. That we are stepping into time where confusion is going to set in. So I have to make it clear that it's not as if the crypto was going to go bad. Does that mean Bitcoin was going to go bad? No. As at that time, Bitcoin was, cramped down to about $3,000 to $4,000. I'm sure by that May, Bitcoin was around $5,000. And I said, well, we're going the next 2 months. We're going to a time of confusion. And so it was like, when you talk about confusion, people have already, look at it that should be aspect of um, price of Bitcoin is going to be crashing and all of those big crypto is going to be no. And I put further to say that we're going to a time where everybody is going to be green and people will be confused on what to do. And it got there. And when Bitcoin started moaning and we're like, oh my God, what should I do? Please, sometime we wait for formal learning. No, you have to apply apprenticeship style. An apprenticeship system is going to make you to always want to learn at every second. Everywhere you find yourself, you pick one thing. I don't get to anywhere. That is a nonsense environment. From nonsense, I pick a lot of senses. So crypto, one of the strongest backbone of crypto and ways to do greater exploit in crypto is research method. You got to have skills around research information. All right. You need to know where to search for information, the type of information you are meant to search for. And I'm not going to go into those too much detail today, but just like tell us fundamentally, people are not doing well in crypto and they miss out and quit so fast and soon because they have not equipped themselves with basic knowledge. And fundamentally, when you lack the basic knowledge and have a personal sentiment based on review informations, I can tell you anybody can just tell you what nonsense you agree. And but if you are in charge of learning how to take advantage of the environment, you can do very fantastically well. So please, I beg everyone, if you are new tonight or you are even being crypto, doesn't matter how long you've been in crypto, you can be long in crypto and you are still very new. Because what crypto have to offer, you may have not understood it. You may think you understood it because after I'm in crypto. No. How do I know I understand what crypto carry? Number one, when you buy a coin and it crashed down, you're able to buy more. Then I know that you understand what crypto is all about. Now, when you are a rumor and so many rumor about a coin, and you still find your way around to get more of such coin over time. Now, not just stupidly. I'm not talking about stupidly doing that, but because there are things that spoil you to take such action. A practical example, like what I posted on our forum, was XRP. We've been fans of XRP for a very long time. It's part of the primary coin, most of us that on bill with me premium subscribers. We have XRP as part of the coin we just bought and had at a very cheap amount of money. And when the turbulence comes, has there been turbulent about XRP before? Yeah. XRP have had cases upon cases. They were charged, they pay fine and all of that. I was telling somebody the other time that, hey, the worst that will happen, XRP will still go, they will find XRP and they will pay money. But can I rule out either there will be politics about XRP? Don't put the triggers on my head. How did they say so? But we have to get to a point where you understand practically what you are doing per time. Not just get carried by the noise around, or you go to YouTube and people just make one noise and say something. No. You have to see that the environment of cryptocurrency is still very, very young, and anybody can manipulate anything. So, but you really have to refuse to be manipulated by virtue of doing a lot of research by yourself. Now, what a good thing now that I may not have all the time to do total research. That's why you belong to a community. Quite unfortunate, some of us on our forum don't even read what are sent there. Like yesterday or 3 days ago, when I sent something about this doggy and then Dutch farming, I purposely sent it to the Telegram. I'm sure only few people checked it. And later, somebody was asking me, send me the link. When I start making withdrawal, an example of withdrawal of the the Dodge yield farming of the Dodge, and somebody was asking me, please, can I have the link? I say, you have just reported yourself that you are not following. It's a different thing you are not interested. It's a different thing that you have actually read and you want to take a step. It's a different thing that you are not paying attention. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's so important. I'm sure right from the one we've been doing interaction training, we'll be giving us some tool forum where you can check update information like Cointelegraph, like Coin Checkup, and different platforms that you can go and independently check review information. And I want to add to you guys, if you want to do well in cryptocurrency, because we still have a lot of rumor around cryptocurrency, you must, as a matter of fact, on your social media, if you are not active on Twitter, I beg you from today, try to be on Twitter and be more active on Twitter. Why? I've been saying it. I can do without coming to Facebook 1 week, 2 weeks without nothing. I can't do within a second not being on Twitter. Yeah, I'm just exaggerating, okay? But at least I can't do in a day without going to my Twitter account to check what's happening. You have more quality information. You have more information related to cryptocurrency. You have more updated information about different businesses, and that give you, either is a rumor. Remember, in cryptocurrency, you have to learn how to buy the rumor and sell the news. Now, you can get that on Facebook. Some accounts, some stuff can be tweeted, maybe like yesterday or 3 days ago, and that what's going to happen, maybe a coin is going to be burning, so volume of their coin, so time. A coin, like I told us, I said, if you're crypto, you have to pay attention to anything that has to come from Binance, because I've understand the game of that guy. He's a great politician in the crypto, and it's not resting. So any project affiliated with Binance will definitely take a bigger dimension. So don't even rule it out. These are sentiment. All right, guys. So I'm going to go straight away now to show some review. And I remember when sometime we bring up information, they look too cheap and raw and very weak, as if they didn't mean anything. I'm sure somebody will be here now tonight Example I'm going to show here tonight is example of, let me go into the second screen. All right, there we go. Okay. I'm going to use a case study of XRP. After massive Dogecoin crash, Ripple, XRP has suddenly rocketed higher in Wall Street bets price surge. XRP, currently the world's fourth largest cryptocurrency as measured by market cap, has suddenly leaped higher in its surge powered by Wall Street bets traders. XRP digital token, created by the embattled San Francisco-based company Ripple, has added more than 50% to the price over the last 24 hours, climbing after Dogecoin and a tongue-in-cheek choke Bitcoin rival named by Elon Musk as it his favorite cryptocurrency, crashed, losing over half its recent gains. All right, XRP was the second cryptocurrency to suddenly pump this week after Dogecoin huge, fueled rally briefly sent price almost 1,000% higher. Though there has been a speculations Bitcoin will emulate gas. And now what I want to show you guys. Now, all of these things you're reading here are always available on Twitter. Yeah, somebody may like, okay, I don't know how to go about that. That's why you need to learn. Right. Now, what you do within this period is what determines how strong and healthy your portfolio will be. When things like these are happening, then what you do is what we call sentimental decision. You have to employ sentimental decision in your crypto very, very much. Why? Because there will always be fundamental issues around cryptocurrency that's going to big time push it up or drop it down. Now, it doesn't matter the rumor the people are bringing, it doesn't matter. What matters is that your decision within the rumor. Remember, in cryptocurrency, we say we buy the rumor and we sell the news. And when people get buying the news, we cash out. Yeah, Felix, that's not good. No, because out of your ignorance, what you don't know is your elder brother. And so what am I doing? Cryptocurrency is still a baby, it's a vehicle that you can join and use to increase your financial strength. Plan yourself around it and be able to be independently responsible for the outcome of your decision. Now, I remember vividly telling some friends when they called me about XRP, and I said, you know what? I'm not XRP funder, neither do I know people are playing game around XRP, but it could be a lie. But for me, what I saw in XRP happening was like a politics. And so I told friends, I said, you know what? I'm holding bags of XRP. The only thing I did when it was coming down, I just buy back. I just sold off and buy more and sold off. I was being very careful not to lose the volume of XRP I have, rather to make sure I have increase in the volume of XRP. Why? No matter how the price will crash over time, if I do so much following up and buy more of the dip and sell again at an average price and buy more of the dip, a time will come, even if we get that to 2 cents, you will definitely still be in profit because you have abundance of it. And so much I have abundance of it, and the price was just struggling within a space, I know what to do with it to increase more volume eventually. Now, what am I saying? As a trader, you do not need to be too much professional trader, but you need to be a fundamental trader, whereby you apply your sentiment with information. However, don't get carried away by YouTubers. You know, they can suddenly talk about a coin, get it pump and dump on you. But what you do is to ensure you get the basic for yourself and buy into the rumor. And when XRP dropped to 17 cents, I told a lot of friends, hey, you know what? I'm just buying more XRP, but I'm not telling you to buy. I think I have one person, I don't know, maybe it's in the house officer. There's a chance say, oh, guy, if you die inside XRP, I'll die with you, you know. Now, I told him, I said, hey, don't do that. I've taken. You told me, you told me He wrote a very long epistle and sent to me. I just read that, see if I didn't read it. I was like, hey, I have to tell
We
you, hey,
died there, life.
he said, I'll make up my mind, I cross my mind. You see, for this, in the crypto space, I've made up my mind. You see this XRP, as long as you are not selling off, I'm not
Just
selling
let me
off.
die.
Then we die here together. You know, the point is you just need to know what's my position. And I twisted to some friends. I told them, you know what? For me, the worst that can happen is for me to lose the money I put in there. And how do I lose it if I'm being patient? And I told a lot of people, if you want to play the game with XRP, and just understand the long-term perspective. And so any money that is not your house rent, that's not your children's school fees, that's not uh, your cooperative money and all of that. Now, if it's in XRP and you are not moved by the noise around it, don't bother yourself. So you can have long-term perspective. Okay, I said the worst that will happen to XRP in the case is for me to see that XRP will charge at this and pay fine of this. That's all. Yeah, somebody says go to zero. It doesn't matter. Go to zero, but it's still called XRP. And so I can have the volume, but I can lose the value. But over time, time will regain the value for me. Simple. So you need to have a right perspective in cryptocurrency. There's no magic about it. No, don't let anyone deceive you into it that, oh, we know the magic. And that's no magic. The magic is more around the psychology, is to develop your sentimental approach to cryptocurrency. And the more you develop your sentiment around cryptocurrency, the more you'll be so strong not to give your money to third party unnecessarily. Why? Because there is nothing anyone will promise you that you cannot do by yourself. Do I need to be a regular trader? No. Before I talk about more of XRP, and I told us another thing about Binance. Yeah. When Binance came down to about $10 or $7, I told a lot of people, get bags of this thing. Just keep it on and just dump it somewhere. And good number of people may not recognize the fact that it was good. And when a coin is creating a trend and consolidating, that's the best. Can I tell you guys, sometimes you think the way Bitcoin was going up, maybe from 10,000, 15, 20, that's not a healthy movement. And sometimes a lot of people now will get tired because Bitcoin moved back from $40,000. Yeah, it's good that even Bitcoin come to $16,000. Why? It consolidates. Yeah, why? It sell off the weak hands out of the market. Maybe some of us don't know. When it drop, a lot of people sell off, sell off. Those people who sell off are not part of the people. There are people who come into crypto by news. So rumor can pick them off the crypto space. So we can begin to have more addicted followers of crypto who are raw crypto enthusiasts who say, you know what? Bitcoin go to zero, we go together. And so, yeah, that's a risk. Yeah, that's life. So, as a matter of fact, the same thing, I'm sure, yeah, sorry if I mention your name, just forgive me. Let me use a case study of SD Maurice is in the house. When we did about Unitoken, we bought about Unitoken, and those of us who were given as a palliative. And I just make, not a financial advice. I said, hey, you know what? If you know what is good for you, you know what is good for you for this crypto unit token, don't sell at all. Don't sell. And then I say, if you must sell, you have to monitor the market. That market will spike so crazily. But when we're giving, started from $2 something, I don't know, around that, and around $2 or something, and people got 400 palliative. And I didn't have one of my babe in the house. I think maybe he's in the house now, who has about 3 Uniswap account, MetaMask account, and he swap on those 3 accounts. So he got 1,200 unit token. And when he called me, hey, I got three. I said, okay, you know what to do? You need money? He said, yeah, I need money. I said, okay, just sacrifice one thing. One of it, at least 400, don't touch it. And eventually, I think he kept two out of it. And so the third one got sold, I think, about $5. And so he needed to do something. Now, and I told her, when it got to $8, I said, you can sell half of the other one. But please, I beg you, the one you've sold, don't spend the money on anything because the guy is going to come down at least 2.5, $2, and $1.9. I wouldn't know. I set my prices that way. Now, what am I saying? It took a very long time for the guy. And I think SD Maurice, when I was saying, yeah, I've just sold this thing at $8 and I'm waiting to buy more back at a low price. That don't waste your unit token. And then he didn't even bother whatever the price was that time. I remember he said, hey, you know what? I'm buying back right now. And guess what? He has to buy back at $5. Even now,
Yeah, it's true.
correct, right? Correct, right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah. And you sold lesser than that, but the market was it's as
Yes.
if, you know what, the better is that let it be that I lose money no, prematurely now. So let me then ensure I get the volume back at $5. And it was like a test, right?
Hmm.
And the market moved up to about six,
Yes.
$7, and again dropped back. And then as at that time, now this is the temptation. You may be tempted to say, hey, I bought at $5 and now you go to $7. Will I sell? Okay, now the market returned back to that $5, come to $4, come to $3, $3.5, and sat at 2.9 to $3.2 for a very long time. That was a temptation. But when people kept asking me what's going to happen, I said, you know what? You don't need to be in a haste. Just keep this thing. And friend called me, hey, what should I do? Do you have unit token? I don't have. Buy more. Are you serious? Yeah. What's going to happen? This is what we call utility and community aligned tokens. Why? Because there's so much activities around such tokens. So with that, get more. Or are you sure it's going to move? The guy sat down there for a very long time. Very, very long time. And today, I'm sure the rest is history. Right now, I'm sure the guy got to about 18 cents, if I'm not saying 19 cents. I wouldn't know how much it is. Because I don't even go there. I don't even check whatever it is doing. I have no business with unit token, right? And the approach is this. There are some coins you will buy has to be just like a landed property so that you just keep and forget about them. And that's why good a thing you now have staking, you have masternode. Yeah, so what should I do with my unit token? What is Celsius Network Wallet doing for me? So, you know what? So just go there. We are accruing some more Celsius wallet and accrue more Celsius. So if you have not disciplined yourself to a level where you can buy certain coins and keep it as a fraction of it and just dump it somewhere, you've not started cryptocurrency, to be very valid. If you are still carried away by retail, buy, sell, make the money, buy, and then you're going to be like a laborer who will never have a farmland. So crypto, you have to create a farmland. Yeah. Yeah. But that's why you create a partition, having a landed property in crypto and then creating your liquidity where you can be making money on a regular basis. So XRP, I've taught of us, a lot of us lessons, and you can learn in a very hard way. Okay. So I know good number of people who have wasted XRP. XRP gains 86% after Wall Street bet. Crypto win says pump it. Now, if you see what's happening now, there's a program coming up tomorrow. Either it's going to be true or it's a lie. I don't want to know. Let it be a lie. Okay, we see the lie together. So they have some group of people call themselves pump it, and that they want to push XRP to $1. Is it going to work? I wouldn't know. Of course, there are so many informations about XLM. And I remember vividly when XRP was, politics was going around XRP. I remember I told a lot of us to buy XLM, and XLM was pumped with madness. But if you go, I was checking yesterday about short activities that short markets, of those guys do future trading. There were a lot of short volume on XLM. So maybe they want to dump more of XLM, to dump XLM and Ethereum. Yeah, don't put the triggers on my head. I'm not giving you this information as a verdict, and I'm not leaking anybody's information, but anything could happen. And if it happens, what should I do? I do nothing. So, but can it happen? Yeah, I can. I cannot. I may not just be surprised to see a very big flash drop on XLM and then Ethereum. Well, if it happens, good. That's a good buy opportunity. If it doesn't, because I've been waiting for Ethereum to hit about $1,700 or $2,800, in this season before even the altcoin bull run. No, but it's been delayed. It's none of my business. Because if anybody is struggling now to say, hey, if you have been in crypto for more than 1 or 2 years, and you have been on our forum more than 1 or 2 years, and you are struggling to have Ethereum now, man, you are disappointment. I'm not saying you should have too much volume of Ethereum, but it shouldn't be now that Ethereum is above $1,000. You are struggling to have two. It doesn't really make sense. There are things that worth sacrificing when they are still within, just like what the scriptures say, search me when I can be found. Okay? So that ye may search me when I can be found. So search for God when it can be found. So there are cryptos that you ought to have, even Dogecoin. I know when we're collecting Dogecoin like shitcoin, man. Good number of people were not looking at Dogecoin as anything that was going anywhere. Now, so enough of that. So we need to settle down and create partitions for ourselves to make sure that we're able to create portfolio that's referred to as landed property, so that when the market is being manipulated, you have a certain immunity behind your stuff to being able to control your portfolio. The time going to get to, no matter what the price fluctuation on a particular coin, you're already ahead of the fluctuation. Number one, how? We saw what Chainlink did. I'm sure for anyone who has been trading in our community for more than 2 years, since 2019, if you don't have Chainlink in your portfolio, it's a disappointment, Even if it's one, even if it's two, because I knew that majority of us bought Chainlink at less than $2. Less than $2, guys. So on that note, if you're buying a coin, you don't need to sell it all. You don't sell BCH, EOS, and all of that, and you're trading, you sell them off all. It doesn't really make sense, let alone some low gem coins. You buy, you want to sell, you don't sell all. So you have to reserve some because they can do something surprising when you never expected it. Take note, guys, don't put the triggers on my head. We are going in very soon into very wicked altcoin season. Okay? Why? We have been waiting for it. It's as if it was not coming. It has come, but just that others don't know. There's some coins that have done some wicked movement against Bitcoin. And it has not started. We're going to see coins doing 10x against BTC, not even NGN, not even USDT. 10x, 20x against BTC. So basically, in such coin, that's one Bitcoin. So one thing is that you and watch right information. So to us is this. I want to beg everyone, you have to be in crypto, not people's mind. Right, guys, sorry about that. And I think we have a network interruption. Sorry about that. Okay, so I was talking about our mind. So you have to create your own mind for yourself so that you can be in charge of a portfolio. We have always said, time without number, that the first thing that matters most in your crypto space is aspect of personal trading, holding portfolios. Any other thing can follow, but you have to create partitions around your holding portfolios. Of course, please, if you're in our community or you're in crypto, I'm not forcing anybody, but if you do not have Celsius wallet, I'm not sure you are doing well. You know why? You take advantage of things when they are available. I know I've talking about Celsius since 2019. All right. I'm not even being particular about the token. You want to get a token? Why not? There was a time it came down very well. I cannot really tell you what the price of Celsius is doing in the market. Now, metrics of a coin are changing. Metrics of a coin are changing more than before. What do we mean? That is, parameters to check validity of a coin. Those days we have to check, is the coin listed in top-notch exchange platform, right? Are they being listed on many, 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 many exchange platforms? Yeah, it's still one of the factors now, but that's not one of the major factors now. Today, there are three major things you must check about a coin. Number one, you have to check the utility of a coin. Number one, utility of a coin is very important to be defined. Number two, you have to check about the community and developer around the coin. Okay? You have to check the developer, the community around the coin. And number three, you have to check regular partnership. So you have to check partnership of a coin. Now, a coin that is solely doing its things without having some infra and then connection with other project or related project, wow, may just make so much noise over time. In such coin, even if I'm in there and I make some money, I always exit fast because I know their hypes will only last for a while. All right. And then after a while, they grow off. So, but when you have a coin, then it has a good utility. If you look at one of the coin like that was Celsius. When I told us to buy Celsius, Celsius was 6 cents. Even as at April 8th last year, precisely, Celsius was 8 cents. Now, if you look at Celsius, is Celsius listed on any reasonable exchange platform? No. Then why is it money? I told us on sentiment approach, I wrote about Celsius sometime. So maybe it's on our Build With Me group about 21 fundamental issues are reasons behind Celsius movement and reason why Celsius may still do more and more bigger. And one of its kinds was that Celsius was actually listed on too many exchange platforms, not even top exchange platform. I think we can check. Wow, this guy has not rested. BFT, man, guys, this guy is crazy. Come on. Sorry, five. You've not rested. Okay. Celsius. I just want to show Celsius. Okay. Celsius. So yeah, does that mean, Felix, what you're saying now is that it's not necessary a coin to be listed on top exchange, but I'm not saying that. That you do not need to use it as only parameters or the major factors for getting involved in a coin. Like what? Like I Doge. Doge didn't beg Binance to get it listed. Doge didn't beg Binance to get it listed. They have to list it. All right. Now, if you look at Celsius, where is it listed? Come on, look at it. Liquid is now on FTX. I think one other exchange. Can you imagine? Ordinarily, in the old time, metrics are changing, okay? In the old time, if you see a coin that's listed on just few exchange platforms, you say, man, this is not going to have a good liquidity. A coin may not have big liquidity, but it will have huge utility. So when it has huge utility with a community-based forum, then you can get assurance of often movement or more growth of such coin. Look at it. If you come in from the old metric system to check crypto validity, now you can check such coin like this and get involved in it. But reverse is the case. Let's check more of the exchange. I think KuCoin or HitBTC. Yeah, I have my issues with HitBTC. I do not like HitBTC again. They're just messing up. Very, very big time messing up. All right. So you say, okay, in my end, even if you meet some traders now, maybe traders who start trading crypto from 2017, 2018, 19, you tell them buy a coin. Do you know what they'll tell you? Is it listed on Binance? If any coin is not listed on Binance, it's not going to buy it. Your level of ignorance is part 5. Why? There was a time, if you are trading, if you tell me you trade, most of us who have been trading before 2014, if you tell anybody you are trading crypto, if you didn't mention you trade on Bitress, they won't tell you are a trader. I hope you know that. But today, is that the same thing? No. You tell anybody you are trading now, he's not going to be asking you which exchange. He has to see what's the utility of that coin you're trading and what are the sentiments around it, the utility, the community, and the partnership of the coin. So it may not necessarily be on exchange that determines the coin, but the utility. There's always going to be a buying pressure of a coin. All right, that will give you. Now, I digress a little. For some of us who have been very sleeping, I think previously, last 2 years, last year rather, I told a lot of people why you need MetaMask. I told friends, if you are in cryptocurrency, you do not have Trust Wallet, MetaMask especially, you are not in cryptocurrency. Because things that are happening in crypto right now, I've been doing a lot of staking, masternode for a very long time. But I told us that 2021, 2022, 23 is going to be more of decentralized, unbank yourself, staking and masternode stuff. You're going to see more of tokenized project. Of course, we're having tokenized stock right now and all of that. One of our metrics we checked in 2019 was that by 2027, you're going to see a very full-fledged of tokenized stock. How? Stock tokenized, building tokenized, land tokenized, most things tokenized, real estate tokenized. Right. So that means a share unit of every asset will be on tokens. And then I will be buying to a particular asset without necessarily know where it is, or going there to stay there, or go there to check this is my asset, but it will be my asset. All right. I'll be making money. Somebody is on the side refining a crude oil. You are selling the price and making the money. But he has been on the water side with all manner of hoodlums and all of that and has not make any money. And you are in your room and you are selling and making money out of the pricing of that crude oil is refining. Now, this is all about level of your knowledge and awareness and readiness to learn more. Because I tell friends, why I tell myself I'm a life student, because you need to learn, you need to relearn, you need to unlearn, continually pressing forward to get more vital knowledge and then being able to get ahead of people. And how do you get ahead of people? Not doing competition, by equipping your financial bank account. If your account is not healthy, then you are not getting ahead. Okay? Converting your knowledge to the right value itself, not extorting money from people anyway, not hyping people, deriving value and exchanging value for value, and that's what real money is made, not Ponzi scheme, not hype, duping people, lie to people, and all of that. No, let people derive real value and make money. So now I have told a lot of people about Masternode and they were not taking it seriously. Now, if you do not have MetaMask, please do go have. I can't imagine myself now telling us maybe on a forum and said, go and buy this coin. And I say, buy on Uniswap. Somebody will go to ask me, say, what is Uniswap? No, it's not healthy. We've done training so much about decentralized. And I'm sure that was why many of us were able to get the palliative of Unitoken. Am I correct? I didn't mean we find it so difficult not to, man, this guy brought what is DEX again, decentralized. I never made use of that Uniswap. You wouldn't have qualified to make the palliative, even though it was free. But there was a responsibility you took. You took responsibility before the free thing came. We have swapped, we spent so much high gas fee. And then when they now give it to us, that's it. So if you do not have MetaMask, please go have. Right? Go have MetaMask. Go have MetaMask. Go have MetaMask. All right? Go have MetaMask. Why should I have MetaMask? Because there are a lot of things that will be coming out on decentralized talk, on decentralized, of course, like you know what SNX is all about. Stock price oracle. Maybe some of us who are trading, if you are not trading SNS, well, maybe you have to think twice to find means to still trade it, okay? So, but I'm not going to talk too much about SNS because it may not necessarily be for everybody, okay? Now, You must have MetaMask. You must have MetaMask. And for that matter, the desktop version of it. We told us about staking, masternode. Now we are talking about liquidity providers. So a lot of people are making insane money on liquidity. But please let me warn us. You saw what Ye farming, D farming, and all of those funny schemes did to people who didn't take to advice or instructions when they brought those, some of those Ponzi schemes that came up that time of Ye farming, D farming. Does that mean that we don't have the real D farming? We do. Let me show you something. Okay, I hope somebody is going to learn tonight. There are a whole lot of things to learn. So we've not started. I'm still a baby, I'm learning every second. Let me check something to show us something. So because time is going to come, this guy, you are not tired. What are you still doing? Okay, he's already tired. Okay, this guy is not yet tired. He's supposed to have been tired by now. Okay, I want to say something. Look at it. Okay, eat farming and yeah, so just coming up. Sorry. Yeah. Wow, compound is taking off. Now you can see compound, you can see balancer. Okay. You can see balancer, you can see, sorry. All right, let's see volume. Okay, can see balancer, compound, and all of this. These coins are actually decentralized coin. They are DeFi coins, and yet are yield farming tokens. Now, I'm not going to go more detail into them. There are so many. You have DeFi's, you have stable coin, currency coins, smart contract platform coins, exchange asset, privacy, Ethereum asset, yield farming, and all of that. Now, let me go back here. Yeah, 3 days ago, or something, some of us got some coins cheap, and we told you buy this coin. And like myself, I told us to buy Bao. I don't know how many of us bought Bao that day, and I sold off. I do not even know what Bao is now, anyway. So, but what happened is that the moment I did about 200% on Bao, I just sold off, and because I always have a target price when it has to do some of those coins, but the coin's going to do well because of some activities they want to do, just like a SUSE swap stuff. But what am I trying to point out here? What I'm pointing out here is that you need to have MetaMask, number one, and you need to learn how to always, follow information and update on buying coins, uh, to do either hold it and sell. Now, there was a Dodge yield I sent on our Telegram. Many people did not go there. Many people did not go to their Telegram where we say, okay, buy this Doji, okay? Either it's a true or it's a lie, a rumor. We'll buy the rumor and sell the news. When I said let's buy the Doji, it was still very, very cheap. Just like when we claim, what was this called? ELF or ETF or something. I just know a coin. I do not carry those names of this coin in my head. What I want to carry is the profit. So, and many people call me and was like, "Where should I buy it?" I was like, "Oh my God, where should you buy it?" If you're calling me where should you buy a coin, I think it's highly recommended for you to go back to the academy. All right. And I've seen reason because I've had 2, 3 or major encounter with friends around that I saw a very necessary reason why everybody, number one, Everybody must go back to go and learn. I'm telling us, you can learn this way. Don't look at it that Felix is trying to let people come into his academy. I can tell you what I am doing on the crypto academy is like a sacrifice. I do not have all the time. Okay, Felix want everybody to come into his academy so that they come and learn and pay him money. No, that's not the issue. Of course, you have to pay me. But this is the point. I sat down, I met friends, and I was interacting with them. And I discovered that they know nothing or know next to nothing as they claim to know they know everything. Now, what am I saying here? Basics, fundamentals that you fail to learn will make you lose money. What are some fundamentals? Understanding different wallet protocol. Do you know that sometimes not understanding wallet protocol can make us lose money? That is, you are sending a token and you didn't know that it has a tag, it has a memo, or you do not know the different protocol between PEEP and then which one is a SegWit, which one is a core, and all of those wallets, and you are sending money. I've seen somebody who sent about 20 how many about 20 is it about 2.8 million naira worth of asset, and he's lost because of not understanding the difference between the wallet protocol. So what am I saying? You need basic knowledge. Now, when I sent this, there was a coin Doji. We say buy Doji. I bought some Doji at a very cheap amount of money. And we're to keep it on the V8 farming. And I told some people I sent on the link on our Telegram to go and do yet farming. Some felt, okay, what is it all about? What am I doing with it? What I did, still my sentiment. Understand my sentiment, guys. What did I do? Oh, they are doing yet farming on this coin, yet farming on this coin. Okay, what am I going to do? Which coin am I to hold? They say I should hold Doji. And this is Doji. Okay, let me go. This is Doji. As a whole Doji. All right, Doji. So I bought good volume of Doji and keep one for sale. And keep one just to keep. Now, when the moment Doji did 200%, I sold majority of the Doji. 200%, I sold majority of the Doji. So I'll leave little fraction. You can see this fraction. I'm leaving this little fraction to now do the yield farming. Somebody say, hey, how do I buy Doji? You buy on Uniswap. So if you're having your this, it's just to go to a Uniswap and connect. And that's why sometimes you'll be talking about, okay, don't mind me, I think I sold the bow yesterday, and that's what's still here. So what matter is that, are you on profit? You must have to learn how to be on profit, okay? So when we say, hey, buy Doji, and somebody was asking me, how do I buy Doji? Then that's why they give you a contract address on your Uniswap, all right? And then if you cannot find it there by typing the name of the coin, in my own case, because I've swapped it, that's why you can see it here. So if you cannot find it, you are meant to paste the contract address here and then click on add. And sometime when you are adding, Uniswap is going to tell you are taking risk to do this. I hope you say I understand and go ahead. And then you are able to swap, okay? And I haven't swapped, so what am I supposed to do? The coin is in your wallet. Then you are meant to click on the link sent to you, and then they say you should put your ERC20 token wallet, which is the wallet where that your Doji is. And then you go to maybe your Trust wallet and copy your Doge wallet, and then create password, which like most have done, but most didn't even know how to go about it. And most just like, I don't have time for these things. Sometimes you do things when the thing is hot. Every platform, every project, every coin have the optimum time. We call it prime time. And if you don't know how to take the profit at the prime time, you'll be just speaking grammar. Now, if you look at it, as I connect, then they say I'm already on the yield farming. What the first thing I did, because I love exit, anything I'm doing, I always check the exit and entry and the exit. So that call I check. I say, they say you're having Doji. I say, it's not to have the Doge coin. What's happening? I have to go to my withdrawal. Now I have to click on withdrawal. Say, you know what? Okay, look at it now. See, I have 28. I have to go to the withdrawal to check. But guys, you know what? They say I'm going to be charged 3 Ordinarily, I should leave it to be more before I said I will withdraw. You know why? So that I will not be paying incessant charges. Because right now I'm paying incessant charges. But let me tell you my sentiment. Let me tell you my sentiment. It is better I'm wasting 3-3 at interval than leaving everything there. They can wake up tomorrow and say we have stopped. And they may see that maybe dodging again continue to move. And they will tell you before you do this, you have to do KYC. I'm not saying they are going to say that. You have to do that. So it's better I'm losing 3. You can see now it's showing you, if you see the first I tested to withdraw was 12. So that means they took 3 out of it and I got 9. 61, they took 3 out of it. That means I'm going to have 58. This one, they took 3 out of it, that means I'm going to have 79. This one, 28, they're going to take 3, I'm going to have 25. So if you look at it, ordinarily, if I have waited for all this 183, what they will have only taken out of it is 3 out of 180, I will have 180, or out of 183, I will have, but in this case, 3, 3, 3, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, that is 12. So that means out of this 183, I only got 183 minus 12. That means I got about how many? 171. It bets is better for me because it's in my wallet already. Am I saying this guy is going to run away? That's not what I'm saying. Do you even know the technology they want to develop? Nobody knows. So when the rumor is still on is when I take it, not when it's now news. The moment it's news, somebody's going to be a pioneer over it. All right? And so I continue moving that way and then moving out of my money. And I discovered that, okay, they say, no, Felix, you're going to be earning more. And how do I know what I'm going to earn? If you go to your calculator, come here, look at the calculator. Let's say if I buy dodges, some people want to buy, I say let them wait because I expect dodges to come down. If it come down, I can buy more, okay? Then let's say I buy worth of 50,000 dodgy. How much is going to cost? I don't know. When you go to your Uniswap, that's when you know how much it's going to cost. So assuming I buy 50,000 worth of dodgy, just a moment. So that means 50,000, that's about 1%, 1% daily. That's what it means. 1% daily. So 50,000, if I'm holding 50,000 dodgy, I'm going to be having 500 dodgy daily. So 500 dodgy daily times 30 days, that will be 15,000. Now listen, they say, okay, yearly, that means 15,000 times 12 is going to be 180,000. Now, don't hope here. I don't hope here. I can hope here daily and hope here monthly. This thing could run for the next 1 to 3 months, and they will stop. Got in some volume of Dodge sentiment. So I do not hope. So because sometimes some person can be doing project like this, they will carry it to their head and say, you know what, this thing is going to go viral. I'm just a salesperson. You're not a businessman. As a businessman, you take it when you see. And that's why we'll say when you're in crypto, every trader who take the profit from the table never go broke. So then just like, in the typical Nigerian man, you say, I see the hot. So you don't wait. Okay, how is it going? No, you just take it immediately because you do not know what's going to happen. Maybe the dodgy and all of that. So you take it. And how do you take it? You have access to the right information. Now, the last sentiment I'm going to give to us, which I said it last week, even before now, I told us, let me go here, this coin. Yeah, go there. Okay, market cap. Yeah, severally, of course, we have been talking about staking. Like I still told us now, if you do not have Celsius, please after now get back to your friends. And if I was the one that's your direct friend, all of us here are friend to friend to friend to friend. So not everybody here I know. So, but I know that you know me, I know you. How? I know your friend know me, I know you know my friend. So we're all friends. All of us are friends. And so with that, I remember vividly some coins are listed on, not even only on Bill with me. I brought it. I said there are some coins, we call them masternode coins. And Vite will happen to be one of it. I'm not going to go into the detail. You can see like Mineable, POS, medium of exchange, and masternode. Somebody will like, how is this guy a medium of exchange? I'm going to show you. They're telling you that we cut across this. Mineable, we have POS taking, we have activities around medium of exchange, and we have masternode activities. That's what they're telling you. Now, when I told some of my friends to buy this coin, the coin was actually less than $2. And I bought a lot of them and sent it over to my masternode on Stakehoop and my container. So later, when I saw that my activities on Vite was bigger on Stakehoop, I have to move everything out of my container into Stakehoop. Now, what am I trying to draw out? When I bought it was $1, $1.45. No matter what the guy has done about $8 a few months ago. Now let me tell you what is happening. There are crazy things around it. And I saw that these guys just changed their language not long. You know what they changed? They said they have, if you click on their portal, look at it here, their website, they said they were doing a lot of activities. I was doing their masternode. So they now have social media angle. Now listen, see where I'm going. They said they have been doing their pre-launch, which they call ambassador positioning. They're doing network marketing on their social media platform. Now, but they are doing it as a kind of network structure, I don't know. Now, people were taking position. So when somebody sent to me, I remember I said, this is a VITA I've been doing on Masternode. Now look at it, the dimension. Look at my sentiment. So just watch my sentiment. You may buy to it, you may not buy to it. Now, when the person said to me, I say, VITA, we are doing social media. I say, no, what is social media? I don't know anything about social media of VITA. I say, yeah, I know. So when he now sent me a link to register to become one of the ambassadors, and the way to become one of the ambassadors, I need to spend about $200 or $250. I call it 250. So that we used to buy the coin and then activate an account like a social media, and then I can recruit people, I will earn money. So a lot of people are already making big money on it. That's okay. So how does it work? He explained and explained. I said, you know what? Me personally, I have a sentiment against when a coin is more or less networking talk. Network, and when you refer this, you make this. I'm not always game with them. Am I not a networker? Very big networker. I love network marketing, but I love network of value. So I said, because I've done a lot of crypto-related network marketing, they end up in nonsense. Why? I can mention 1,000,001 of them. I've done OneCoin, Swiss coin, YoCoin, all manner of nonsense. EDC, BitClub network, at least to an extent, I can say that one actually tried to an extent. But some of them may not even misbehave because they want to run away, but they can be saturated or they can have issues, security, any issue. So it means when it has to do with centralization, that is building a network and all of that, may end up being more problematic. So, but am I saying Vite social media network is going to be problematic? No, don't get me wrong. But if I must solve the problem of disappointment later on any platform or MLM related platform or even any project platform on crypto, the first sentiment I must derive at is, okay, how much am I bringing out of my pocket? $250, $1,000, $2,000. Okay, look at your sentiment. Immediately I come into such platform. Do you know my sentiment? I will be so greedy, so stingy, so selfish, in fact, so ungrateful. Use those language. I'm permitted to use it for myself, not for you. I will be so greedy, so wicked, so dangerous, so sentimental, so selfish. About what? About my money. Why? Okay, why? I will follow the project. The moment the project gets an optimum that I can make good money, more than 1,000 I invested or 2,000, I'll first cash out that. That's my sentiment. I will cash out that. Now, when I cash out that, I'm not going to waste the money. I may duplicate the money for another project or for something that I'll be at least 85% in control. So I will know that this is the dividend of my investment on this project. So I will continue with them. So when they continue and they are still doing well, they get to another optimal level, I cash out. If eventually they start misbehaving, it's not going to affect me. But in a situation, tell anybody who is maybe marketing you on the project, if you so much engross and say, you know, this project in the next 2 years, man, you are a millionaire. Those are bullshit. Permit me for that language. Hey, I know this project is going to be big in the next 10 years. Forget it. I meet marketers. I meet marketers, you attend trainings, and then the person say, oh man, if you have never done any network marketing before, any project that have blessed you, you have come to where you're going to resign. Those are bullshit. Those are baby language, man. Who told you? The beautiful are not yet born. Who told you that this is a project that's going to make somebody? And after all, different platforms bless different people. So when those foul language of like, it's going to make you become a millionaire. Do you know when you get to this level, you'll be earning so million or thousands of dollars every month, then you have resigned. That's a lie from the pit of hell. All you know, that's why I say you have to be very selfish. All you know is that how it's working now. As far as it's working now, what advantage have I derived from it? Don't wait until those hype they are creating, that in the next 3 years you become a millionaire. Whatever millionaire you can become on it now, as it is hot, you get it. So don't get carried away. So what am I trying to say? When I brought this coin to people, I say, hey, this is this. Many didn't buy anyway. Now, when this my friend told me about this, their social media, you know what I did? I went, I have to go and check. Is it not this thing? They say, yes, okay. You know what? As at the time he was telling me about the Vite, the coin was still at $4. You know what I did? I just looked for some good money, a sacrificial money, and bought more. Felix, why did you do that? Okay. You know why I took the risk? I knew that many persons who I told to buy the Vite that time that didn't listen to me will start buying it because they want to use it for the social network. Then some persons who don't know about cryptocurrency at all will begin to know about the social media because a lot of people out there don't really tell. They like join and bring two people. They are used to bringing two people. Bring two people. Bring two people. They are used to it. Is it bad? I'm not saying it's bad, but if you live your life on any platform of bringing two people, you will keep rolling like a retail man who is going to be working a day job every time. So the more they do those, bring two people and more two people, the more the price of the coin may go up. Though it may get to a point, and as if it has gone up so much, like it pumped, maybe it may get to $20. Don't put the triggers on my head. Maybe say, hey, Felix is going to go to $20 and you buy now and it go to $2. Don't put the triggers on my head, please. Now, but what I'm saying is that as they do more activities, that is utility, then the coin may go to $20, $50. Oh, I bought very much volume at that $4. But look at my sentiment. Immediately I saw the coin at $8, I sold more. I sold part and waited. I was still waiting, maybe it can come to $4, but it has refused anyway. It sat at $5, $6. But I'm still waiting for it. It may come, it may not come, no issue. After all, I have the one that I bought late before. But why was I so in a haste? Because as it pumped up, I sold to cash out some money to do some other project. Now, just get my sentiment around all those projects. Now, when I checked it, one thing that first put me off, when the person told me was that I say, why is the site you sent to me is not the same site I know about Vite? So until I have to check, so that's why the scripture says search the thing to the detail. They sent me vite.co. But let me tell you, as long as I've been doing the Vite or Masternode, I never go to the portal. Now, this is the only website I know, vitetoken.io. So unknown to me that the vite.co was the social media link. That is a kind of sublink to the Vite token. Now, what am I saying? Okay, what am I saying about that now? What I'm saying practically is this. Vite token, vite.co is the social media. So I thought, I said, maybe these guys now have created something and use the name of Vite to just connect. So I have to go more deeper. Now, but what I first did was to buy enough the coin and I traded. Now the next, and I have to go and take position of the ambassador. But ask me, fellas, where did the money for the position came from? From the token itself. The one I bought and the volume I sold, I take profit from it, and then I took position. You may ask me, fellas, why will you take position? Who knows? But can I tell you something? Now, the position I took, some people that I met there didn't know that I was doing that thing I was doing. The position I took, the volume of they call something I'm not teaching about Vitae, please. It costs something credit. I sent some volume of the Vitae to my back office. As Vitae went up to $7.6, I converted it to the credit because the credit sound to be like a stable coin, like 1 unit, just like dollar. I sell it to the credit. All right. When it came down, when Vitae came down to $5.9, I used the credit to buy back. So that means on their social media, I'm trading the Vitae. Because at the end of the day, the credit is going to be stable, while the Vitae is a token that is going up and down. So I was doing that. That was why I said, okay. Now they said they were doing a kind of migration to the next platform. Now, guys, I'm just waiting patiently. I've already have friends that are members because there are persons. When I joined, I did a review. I sent to our forum. Many people didn't read it. Many people don't go through it. But I have some persons that even if they don't know about a project and their money is in my hand, I can register there, use their money and activate. If it crashes, they are not going to ask me, where's my money? That's why I tell people 5 things are very fundamental in crypto: discipline, dedication, patience, foolishness, and trust. That means those people trust me so much, and I will not dash their trust. And so on that note, they said they are doing a kind of migration to a bigger, just like a kind of new phase, which will be tomorrow, to be launched tomorrow. They call it, I don't know. There's so many things that I do a lot of training about it. I've not had time to start. I don't attend their seminars to that extent. So they said tomorrow, okay, maybe it's added up. They say on the first, that's tomorrow, maybe by midnight of tomorrow, 1 day and 11 hours to come. So that is that, so that anybody can now sign up or whatever, maybe they will do that. Now, but look at my sentiment. I bought the coin, I sold the coin, and I still have the coin on Masternode. And when I saw that they said they will have to do upgrade to do another thing, and I discovered, I say, could it be that what is now pushing them to run faster than before was because they said maybe middle of this year or towards the end of this year before they will now launch for free user to join. I'm not going to be surprised if after now free user will come, or they will just do more of what do you call? Maybe they may now do more of the ambassador. After they do more of the ambassador for just few time, after they do more of the ambassador for just few time, they may now launch into their free users to join. Or they may say no means for ambassador again. I wouldn't know. So please forgive me if they come up now and said ambassador volume is filled up. Don't put the trigger on my head, Felix. What did you do to me? I will have become one of the ambassadors, but you didn't tell us. I shared it on the group. It just that I have a nature of not coercing anybody. I know some people that I've told you I can use their money to do anything, but you can't impose your philosophy on people. The same thing, I make so much noise about this coin, red coin, RDD. Now, you saw that this coin was pumped so crazily. If you look at the amount of this coin that was here, initially sent here, was a very useless amount of money. It was around $500. Right now, it's what about? What about $1,400? A euro as a case, maybe. Now, if you go out there now and check this RDD, as at yesterday or 3 days ago when it was pumped, I came here, I saw this thing get about $2,000. It's not my business. Now, what I'm showing us here is this. Look at it. When I put this coin to come here for staking the POS on this my container, I only put it here just for 5% per year. Simplistic attest to it. It was the day I was showing him in the office that, okay, I want to buy RDD for you, okay? It's okay. He didn't ask me what is RDD because it's still a token that is related to social media stuff, so I don't have to go to detail about it. So, but what am I trying to say? When I said my RDD here was 5%, so I told him, I said, we need to buy RDD for you. It's okay. Okay, let me get the money. I said, don't worry, just relax. We're going to do that. I said, but the RDD is not for now. He said, I'm looking for a coin that I can keep for the next 10 years. You are now saying, it's okay. You know what? We are going to keep it on my container. They are going to give us 5% per year. It's okay. Then, you know, he's a researcher too. He had to go to my container. He checked. How did he? He saw 29%. So he came and told me, say, sir, I'm not sure you understand what you are saying. I said, how? He said, how did this? Not 5%. I said, no, it's 5% now. I've been doing it. My staking there is 5% per year. So meaning, as I kept, I think 500,000 unit there. Look at what I was expecting. Look at what I was expecting. I was expecting that's 500,000 units multiplied by 5%. Oh, I beg your pardon. 500,000 multiplied by 5%. So that means I was expecting only 25,000 units at the end of the year. So that was what I put in there. Now, somebody will ask me, how much is this in dollar? That's not my business. At a point, the coin was at 10 Satoshi. But when I was now making more noise, I even bought our own very expensive 10 Satoshi and all of that. As at the time I was making more noise, it was 3 Satoshi. Imagine anyone have bought at that 10 Satoshi. Right? Imagine anybody have bought at 3 Satoshi rather. Now, when he now came and said, no, the thing is about, he said, no, the thing is about 29%. That means 500,000 pieces multiplied by 0.29. Come on. That would be 145,000. But please take note. If this coin decide to go to like 50 cents, 50 Satoshi or 100, this percentage is going to change. But can they beat the volume I've gotten? No. That is where many people now say they want to join. Number one, you want to buy the coin at that time, you are going to buy it expensive. Imagine somebody who bought the coin when it came down, cheaper than me, at how many Satoshis? 0.000000123. Let's say even 4 Satoshi. Let's say you never got it at 3 Satoshi. That's 0.02. Is it correct? Something like that. Yeah, it's correct. Huh? So multiply by, let's say Bitcoin is $33,000. So that will be $660. Okay, and if the coin get up just to 100 Satoshi, 500,000 multiplied by 0.00050, that's 3-digit Satoshi. That will be 0.5. Assuming BTC is $40,000. That will be $20,000, maybe of an investment of $660. Then, assuming you have gotten just 3 months, of that your 29%, because I can't guarantee you that this 29% is going to continue for after the next 2 months. If the coin continues to move up, that's why I'm praying let the coins don't show this Yanga is doing now. Yanga is too much. Let it come down a little, and so that we can continue to enjoy this 29% for at least 1 year. But let's assume that this can only stay for 3 months. Multiply by 0.29. That would be about 145. So 145 divided by 12. Divided by 12. This is not mathematics, it's arithmetic. Okay, that means 12,000 and something per month. So multiply by 3. So in 3 months, I could have 36,000. Now, if 36,000 multiplied by 100 Satoshi, all right, 100, that will be 0.03. It's already more than the money, okay? Multiplied by, let's say, you now waste it when BTC is $40,000. Uh-oh. Amen. This is prophetic, guys. So that's just a bit like that. So this is the point I'm making. In crypto, you have to take personal responsibility. If If you don't know how to take personal responsibility, you keep losing out of great opportunity because you'll be looking for the scrum, the immediate gratification, right? The sharp corners. Let them pay me 10%, 15%, 20% per month, and I'm making money. That is not money. Crypto is bigger than anyone paying you percentage. Last but not the least, I'm going to allow us to ask questions now. If you have testimony, you can give testimony and all of that. Last but not the least, if you are trading on our forum and you are not yet on the Tree Commerce boat, I'm not marketing it, guys. So please, I will just say, well, maybe you have not really decided what you are doing in crypto so much. Because the best out of your crypto adventure is to partition your journey. Why? Is to have some volume of your coin that you are earning money regularly, to disabuse your mind from those platforms that promise you 10%, 20%, 40% per month, or all of that. Is to disabuse your mind from those, get rich quick platform where you now destroy your name in recruiting in people. See, you need to recruit in people to real value. There's nobody who, I can tell you now, I'm sure, for a good number of people who are on Tree Commerce here on our forum. Now, if anybody joined Tree Commerce, would they pay me affiliate commission? If you don't know today, if anybody joined Tree Commerce and he uses my link, they're going to pay me 25% of his subscription. Okay, now let's say somebody have joined Tree Commerce, okay, joined Tree Commerce and subscribe for the Pro, $594, multiplied by 25%, 0.25. That's $148. That's what they're going to pay me. That's all. Yeah, if you continue using it, any year he renew, they pay me that. That's all. But if that is your headache, after much time, there's no how you are serious and you are trading with portfolio of $1,000, $2,000, and in a month, at least if you are trading with $2,000, there's no how in a month, unless you don't know what you are doing. There's no how in a month, worst case scenario, you will not do $500. Let's cut it that way. I don't share my screen again for Tree Commerce, how much I make per day. I don't know. I don't need to share it. I'm not marketing anybody. What matters is that, am I making it? Is helping me? That's what I need. If I share my screen with you of what I'm making per day, you will not forgive yourself on Tree Commerce. But this is the point. Do I need to be sharing it? No. But we were doing that. It's like a testimony. We know that. We know that anywhere, even if it's not a body of Christ, any other places. Somebody says it's called Shomiluya. That it has a way of motivating people, right? Why? I told us when we started, and when I started telling some people to make use of Tree Commerce. I've used Tree Commerce for the past 3 years. And I told us, I said, at least if I'm trading with $3,000 or $4,000, if I can be doing $50 per day on the average, if I can be doing $50 per day on the average on $5,000, let's call it that way. $50 multiplied by 30 days. That's $1,500. $1,500, is it about 35% of 5,000? Let's check. Well, multiplied by 0.35. Okay, less than 35. Let's call it 30,000. Let's call it 30%. 5K multiplied by 0.3. Good. That's 30%, guys. Now, 30% that I'm going to be doing, I'm not going to be afraid of one stupid group of people call themselves investment portfolio running away with my money. And I just cut it that way. There's no how you trade with $5,000 allocated to effective coins on your boat, and at least in a month, on the average, you will not do $1,500 to $2,000. It's not possible unless you don't know what you are doing. So then, what of those of us who don't have enough money? It's not compulsory. Start where you are. I've seen somebody who's trading with only $500. He knows how much he's making per day. I've seen somebody trading with even $60, $100. So over time, if you plan yourself effectively, you can make a lot of money. But you see people coming to the platform complaining. You can see somebody having the Tree Commerce boat and he's not using it. It doesn't make sense. And three commerce now say, okay, you have free account to trade at least one. Do you know what? You can now say, okay, let my free account be trading only one particular coin. And how should I do it? If I have access to a real place to review my coins, I can say, okay, this week, if BTC is the one money, I push it to BTC. Trade, 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 trade. When it finishes, I change it again to Chainlink in that order. I can set one on the boat and I set smart trade to buy, stuff like that. You plan yourself, you use things, you take advantage of opportunity judiciously beyond just like giving excuses, complaining left or right. And that's what we do. And so if I look at friends, I say, are you on your tree commerce? I say, I don't even understand it. I just shake my head, because it's so funny. We are more than that now. We should be, as a matter of fact. Because if I see you are not using tree commerce, I beg to, just give me a pardon. I beg to tell you that means you love Ponzi scheme. Yeah, that means you love Ponzi scheme. So ladies and gentlemen, if you have not, start using your tree commerce. We've sent the link everywhere, or your friends have sent you the link. Get signed up. You say, I want to understand it first. It's a lie. You can't understand it first. You start, you make mistake. Thank God the mistake in crypto is not like a mistake in forex. You fall, you rise, you adjust yourself, you make it back. Right? So there are still more things to come. And lastly, before you ask questions, I actually was digging more deeper, thinking that some of us who have waited on Endotech and Daisy, and remember when we did the seminar before we even launch, I told us I've had to first of all talk about the bad review on Endotech and Daisy. There was a lot of stereotype about even Endotech itself. And I told us about that, and I said, let's use our sentiment. Assuming it's wrong, assuming it's bad, assuming it's even good, which one? We can afford to lose the money. So why don't we start? And I did a lot of research. I discovered, because my own case was that even if Daisy want to do well, if Endotech is a scam, that means we're in trouble. Why? Because what was like a backbone that make Daisy unique more than all those funny matrix systems that people are doing, those what's it called? Those Forsage, Eclipticity. There are so many of funny smart contract matrix people are doing. That is purely recruiting, and there is no value added. I said, if Endotech was a scam, then we are still in the same shit of this Forsage and all of that. But if Endotech is genuine, then we'll be fine. Then when I did more research, I discovered that Endotech, because I have known about Endotech for a very long time, I tried to sign up, this is for institutional investors and all of that. So I discovered that it's actually genuine. Okay, Endotech will have been trading, and I was following some of their strategy in a very coded place. And that person I was following, he want to charge me something that either is lying to me to say he have a kind of more cordial relationship with Endotech platform and all of that. But I'm still following, but I've been able to see some element of truth to say, okay, Endotech is actually trading, and then their platform is doing well and all of that. So that means there may be a light at the end of a tunnel. But the person was even trying to discourage me, say, don't give your money to Daisy. Endotech is, why don't you connect directly? I say, where do I have $126,000 to subscribe, $125,000 to subscribe for just a gateway? Are you okay? So, but the bottom line is that you buy the rumor to sell the news. So now over time, maybe when things get stabilized, we can still get ahead. But so if you're here, you're on a platform, you're not using tree commerce, well, it's a choice anyway. Life is a choice, but I just hope you are taking the right choice anyway. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming online tonight, and it has been a very extensive interaction. Now, after now, you can go back to whoever invited you, ask more detail. How do I go about crypto? If you have been in crypto for a very long time, for so many years, and you've not gotten it right, I beg you, go back and do the needful. What's the needful? Start from the beginning. Go and learn. When I told friends last year that our crypto academy is going to be $750 for crypto 101 to 104. Somebody thought I was laughing, I was joking. I was not. Because I was telling friends I have moved around, and I said, a time is going to come. If you come to our forum, you come to Planbxpress, and say you want to join, you want to just be on our forum to start crypto. A time will come, you come and meet me and say you want to start crypto. I'll first ask you, haven't learned anything about crypto? You say no. I say, don't start. Go to academy, learn first. I don't have money to start, then get off. I'm telling you because I'm speaking from experience. I've seen people that you expected to be doing well. They are not serious. They are not doing the needful. And they come back to say crypto is bad. But I can tell to you, anyone who is committed and serious will tell you crypto is banger. It's a banger. Why? I have a lot of testimony. One of my daughters sent me one testimony. On the day of my birthday, I was shocked. I showed my wife I danced like David dance. I said, these are the type of thing I'm looking for. I was mad, man. Showing me coins that somebody bought. He said, son, I have a testimony to give to you. I said, go ahead. He said, do you see what? This also coin we just bought. I said, that's why I love you. Yeah, good. And this was a person when he come and we met on Facebook and he came in. She was crying of the money he was owing left and right. She was crying, seriously crying. She was shedding tears. I said, stop crying. He said, I wouldn't understand. She's in debt. She didn't have money. She's in trouble everywhere. I said, don't worry, relax. Just cool down. And I told her, I said, I know one thing for sure. You are going to share a lot of testimony. Why? I saw her spirit was so fervent. She was so crazy. And that's the first thing that you need, your right spirit. No matter how they are teaching you, showing you a lot of things, if you don't have the right spirit, it won't be productive. It won't yield anything. I saw the spirit in her. But guess what? I have not met her one-on-one. I met her one-on-one after she had gotten a lot of testimonies. And I told her, I said, you know what? You had the right spirit, meaning you have lost money, you have put money in Ponzi, you have done all manner, you lost crazy millions, people are dragging you, they drag you, you are paying debt and all of that. And you still have the mind not to quit. That is when you are going to have testimony. When you give testimony, you share the tears of joy. Now the tears of sorrow, you share. Weeping can just endure for just a night, but joy will come in the morning. But look at it. It didn't take up to 1 month. First coin the lady did, that coin that is even totally down, but he made some crazy money. Over time, he made some other money. When he shared with me on the day of my birthday, I was shocked. I told my wife, I said, look at it. I had to laugh at her and say, hey, can you remember your secret chest that time? $50 in a coin bought as like a rumor. $50 bought like a rumor. Gave up to $5,000 within 2 weeks. Another one, he now said, look at this person. He bought worth of $500. Now his portfolio is about $50,000. He said, look at my own. See how, he said, sir, do you know my target? My target this year, my target is that I want to make $1 million plus this year. I said, it's achievable. He said, I want to do it. Now, he's not saying it from the mouth. He was committed to it. It's very dangerously ready. So she was taking responsibility and she has not rested. She said, I am so ready. He said, sir, crypto is working. But this is the same place where somebody will come and say, this place is not the land of milk and honey, they said. If they say it's the land of milk and honey, you must contend with the giant in it. Everywhere there's honey, there's giant around it. And you see somebody now coming to me and say, I thought crypto is just a place where if I put $500, I will just leave it there, just permanently there. So after 1 year, I can make $1 million. I say, congratulations. So ladies and gentlemen, we have to take responsibility. So please, when you have people around you, you are telling about cryptocurrency, tell them to take responsibility. Not that you are discouraging them, but you are telling them the raw truth. Crypto is not a get rich quick scheme. Crypto is not like all those gimmicks people are playing here and there. Crypto is not a hype. Crypto is not all those things. Crypto is to take responsibility and take advantage of the opportunity. And then, guys, you can do a lot of things. 2021, 2022 is very, very lousy. But if you are not set, you will be watching it happening and you get nothing out of it. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. You have questions, you have interaction, you have suggestions. Why not? You can unmute yourself and ask questions.
Sir. Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Good evening, sir.
Evening, sir. We can hear you. Speak on. Can you speak on, sir?
Hello, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Maybe you have a problem with your network over there. Yeah, if it's not connecting, another person, if you have questions, please ask questions.
Hello, sir. Good evening, sir.
Evening, sir.
Please, sir. This MetaMask, must it be on a laptop?
I use my own most of desktop. I don't use the mobile. But there's a mobile version, but it's a better version. When I say something is better, it's like there are still other features that cannot be totally viewed just like the main version. So, but doesn't mean you cannot use the mobile. You can use the mobile on your phone, but I use the desktop.
Okay, because I have the mobile on my phone.
Yeah, you can use it, but I don't use that anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you are using the MetaMask, sir, you just because this decentralized thing they fear me, I'm not gonna lie. Because
fear you.
Yes, because I don't. Yes.
Go for knowledge, sir.
Waiting they make and fear you.
No,
it's even safer than the exchange you are trading your coin.
Sir, Mr. Solomon,
I understand that. I understand that, but the issue.
Then why are you afraid?
The reason why I say they fear me is the reason why I say they fear me is that, you know, when something is decentralized, it means, of course, there's no central authority. Nobody they ask
Mr.
questions.
Solomon, Mr. Solomon, Mr. Solomon. Mr.
Sir,
Solomon.
you say I should speak now. You know, allow me speak again.
No, wait. If you know, let me tell you one thing. The way you are speaking now, many people, if they listen to you, if we're in a conference, they will just tell you that it's like you are part of people who are just using Luno, that they will tell you go and be using Luno. Crypto was not meant for centralization. The DEX was now the real face of crypto. Let me tell you, why do you think we saw more volume of the activity of Uniswap the first time it was launched? Majority of the mean guys doing crypto don't like centralized. The most dangerous type of activities in crypto is the exchange platform. Luno, even the Binance we are using, where you say you have a support. Where you have a support, there can be a bias. Decentralized means be responsible, be absolutely in control. That's what we mean by that. That's why I say go for knowledge.
Okay, I'm already getting the knowledge from you, sir.
You can't get it at the surface. This one will just be like a motivational talk.
Okay, but you can just still answer my question. In the spirit of you're already answering me already, and I'm already at some level. I've understood quite a lot, but I know I still have a lot.
It's 100% safe, and everything is in your control. You decide what you want.
You know, normally on an
exchange decide for you. Exchange decide for you.
On an exchange, you set how much you want to buy, for instance.
And the exchange can disappear with your money.
Mr. Solomon.
We know that.
Mr. Solomon.
Mr. Solomon. There's always that risk.
Mr. Solomon.
I'm with you, sir.
Go for knowledge. Simple.
So you didn't allow me to land?
No. You say where you come from, say decentralized thing fear you. It means there is no message I will give to you about it without the real practical knowledge. Because you know why I say go for knowledge? You know why I say go for knowledge? There is nobody who is in crypto who has studied and understand. Number one, if you understand wallet, why do we say when you buy a coin, take it to your wallet? That is decentralized. Why? Because it is more secure. Security-wise, you are in charge. Every money you have in your exchange platform, call it Binance, call it any exchange platform that is centralized, we call something DDoS attack, is prone to loss. It's not your private key, it's not your coin. Cryptopia today, I know somebody who lost about 18 million naira, at least at his prime starting crypto, into Cryptopia. Why? Does that mean that, so exchange platform is riskier than decentralized exchange? You only say there are advantages and disadvantages. But if you look at the risk associated, there are more risk associated with centralized exchange, example, Binance, Bittrex, and all of those exchange. Even outside the risk, it exposes you to issues. Like now, most guys in Europe and all of that don't like trading in any platform that they do KYC. And over time, every exchange platform that decentralized, you'll be forced to do KYC. Then that was the first experience you saw now. People do future trading. They don't, you see more volume of trading activities on Bybit now than BitMEX. Why? Because of issues that happen, BitMEX was coerced and forced to make people do KYC. Most guys who trade good volumes of crypto now move away from BitMEX and go to where they have their freedom. Let me tell you, most platforms, when they say do KYC, most top guys in crypto will tell you that we have lost our freedom. We are not interested in that platform. That's why I say go for knowledge. If you go for knowledge, you will understand that asking that maybe decentralized exchange fear you, or how do I go about it? What will solve the darkness is light, and the light, the source of the light is the knowledge.
Okay.
Sir Felix.
Yes, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Let me also add to my brother Solo. Basically, the question he asks is supposed to be in our crypto 101. Basically, crypto,
Yes,
in fact, crypto basics.
Yes, sir.
So, the summary of it all is to encourage him to go back to the basics.
Yes.
It's like saying that I am afraid of my trust wallet and I trust my exchange wallet. That's just what is, and that is what his question is like. Right. So he should go back to the basics, and then from there he will know what exactly he is into. If you don't start, if the foundation is not right, the structure itself is not going to be right. So thank you very much.
Okay, sir.
Hello, sir.
Hello, sir.
Hello, sir. Let's add something to that of a Solo comment. Even Binance is even scared that his personal exchange could go to zero if there's nothing. That is why it's also moving towards to DEX exchange, and he has created that already
for long.
For a very long time. He's
course.
always ahead. So if this one is going to go to zero, I should be able to come back to market with this.
Yeah.
Please, let me correct one impression. It's not as if I don't know DEX is good or for the reasons why crypto was created. What I'm saying is, you know, the how comfortable I am, you know, like on a normal exchange, for instance, like Binance, I can protect my account apart from all those reasons you guys listed.
You cannot.
Let me land, if I don't land, you will not know what I'm about to say. You can't go into my mind to know it, sir. Let me land so that you know what I'm trying to say.
Okay, go ahead.
In my Binance, I have Google Authenticator and all these other things that I use to protect my account from unauthorized entry. You understand? But in this DEX, though I will go for the knowledge, obviously, because I still need to understand how secure it is, you know, while I'm using it, in case of someone wants to use or someone wants to gain entrance into my account other than myself, how to do that, how to protect me, that I know that, okay, I'm the only one that is using this stuff. You understand? So that's the point I'm trying to bring it from. Not like I don't understand that, okay, decentralize your wallet, your private keys, your wallet, and all that. I know all of that. That's the point I'm trying to come from.
I disagree with you. You don't know.
Mr. Simplicity, wait. Mr. Solomon.
What is Google Authenticator? Is Google Authenticator securing this when they hack Binance?
Let's be civil about this. We are not talking about hacking or DDoS attack. That's not what I'm saying.
With your Google Authenticator, it's not secure.
Hey, Mr. Simplicity, wait. Mr. Solomon.
I can hear you, sir.
In a practical cryptocurrency, when you bring this type of question, the first thing they will recommend you go for Crypto 101. I can tell you tomorrow. When you bring this type of a question, if you say you are being crypto or you are trading, you are in crypto and you talk about like how do I have my Google Authenticator and all of that. It's just like when we say we're in crypto now, they will look at you and just sounding like the same way somebody who claims to say, I still prefer have my Naira in my bank account because I don't trust all these other places. Are you getting me now? When you bring this type of a thing, not issue of you say because if I'm on Binance now, I have my Google Authenticator. If you like, put Otumoko and Odieshi for your Binance. If Binance himself want to undo you, it can undo you. So it means practically, if you bring this type of question out in a normal crypto full forum, the first thing they will just tell you, you know what? Go to foundation class so that you can understand the difference and the angle of every activities of what is wallet, what is exchange. Practically today, if you understand the phenomena behind cryptocurrency, nobody keep reasonable money on their exchange except because of the trading. If not for the trading and big volume trading, and I still put it to you, big volume trading are done on swap wallet. And that's why you see today, different wallet have turned to what we call flexible wallet application, and we'll call DApp applications. So that, okay, if I tell a lot of people now that I have a decentralized wallet that have combination of other book and at the same time swap. We call it swap. It combines. I use Neo wallet and as an exchange and as a wallet, and I can swap and I can do other book, which every advanced crypto persons who understand the crypto phenomena will make use of. So if you ask these type of questions, the first thing anybody will recommend for you to save you from anything, no matter if you ask that question and the person recommend that I should go for foundation, you say, no, it's not as if I don't understand. I will tell you that means you don't even understand yourself. You understand? So go for knowledge.
Exactly what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
So
hello, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Captain.
Hello. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Just to add my voice to it, the young man there, Mr. Solo, should not be arguing as if you understand. For me, with his question and the way he's arguing, I know that he knows nothing in this space. It's better you go back to the basics. And what are the basics? The basics is the foundation. Crypto 101 is the basis you need to go back. So that is the elementary aspect. You can't tell me exchange and DEX is the same. No, you have Google Authenticator. Google Authenticator still lies on Binance. They can disable it, whatever. If they go away with the money, what happens? But in
Simple.
the DEX, you have your you have already logged in and you know your phrase. You write it down and you save it somewhere. You just connect to the platform you want to connect and make your transaction and go away. And it remains like that. So your fund in anybody's, but if you miss those 12 characters or 12 phrases, that is gone forever for you. So that is just it. So from him, I will advise him, this is a forum, I'm still a student, don't argue much, bro. You need the basic knowledge. Just go back to Crypto 101. Thank you.
Yeah, more questions? Anybody? Contributions, additions?
All right. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Hello, good evening. Minaye is my name.
Okay, sir.
Hello.
We can hear you, sir.
Okay, I know this platform is not for, yeah, you can hear me. This platform is not strictly for three commerce, but first of all, I want to say thank you for the three commerce that introduced us to. It has been working well. The challenge I have now is just more like what I'm thinking. And I want to know if it's okay. I observe that on the average, I make minimum of 1% return on investment with the AI bot. So, and I'm thinking 1% is that's about 360% per annum. So I don't know how many staking platform that gives that. So I am a little bit reluctant going to any staking. So I don't know if what I'm doing is okay.
All right, Mr. Minai, I get your point. Yeah.
This is another strong man, though.
I get your point, Mr. Minai. Now let me come in here. Now, like somebody
And I don't know, and I don't even know the boat very well. Though. I just do the basic thing that you ask.
I think you are just 5 days active on the boat. I'll be 6 days active on the boat. Am I correct?
Mr. Felix, can I just
6
make
days.
a point on
And
what you
6
just
days now, I've gotten more than ×2 of the cost of the boat.
That's so.
Okay. Now let me come in here now. Mr. Leo, you will talk. I'm coming. Now listen. Now the let me tell us my approach. Though I don't impose my philosophy on people, I tell people, you see, crypto is multidimensional. Okay. Now, why is it multidimensional? It's on that note. Number one, I recommend when anybody come to crypto, either you know anything or not, I say, you know what? You need knowledge. You need knowledge. So when the knowledge first is very, very paramount. Two, I'll say, okay, now when you are getting involved, what is paramount? Your personal trading. And I'll say, okay, your personal trading, you must divide into 3 portions. 1 portion holding, 2nd portions swinging, 3rd portions scalping. And if you look at it practically, the both can solve the problem of both the scalping and swinging for you. And then you can have a holding. Now, why the holding? This is the point. There are some coins that can wake up any day and do 1,000% in 1 month, like what Dodge did. Now, in that way, it can give some chunks of money. Even though I'm trading a particular coin, I call them instrument of money generation. So that particular coin, I can still have some form of it in an external wallet that is just there. Now, but instead of such coin to be just there on an external wallet, if they are staking platform, I can keep it there because I just call it holding. For instance, if I'm holding unit token, instead of just leaving it on my MetaMask and all of that, I would rather push it to Celsius wallet, for instance, so that it can just be adding fractions. Now, if you look at red coin, RDD, am I trading RDD? Yes, it's on my boat. But look at it, it's there too. The same RDD is there on my container. But you can fraction your portfolio. How? On your 3 commas. What you have observed, Mr. Minaye, you are very correct. Why? Your 3 commas can serve as both your trading and your mining and staking. I've observed that, I've discovered that, and it's on that note I do this. How? Felix, as far as my primary coins are concerned, apart from the money I want to be making for liquid, maybe I want to be making NGN, I will push NGN to BTC, face NGN and be paying me in NGN. Okay, I can still push USDT to BTC, face BTC and still give me USDT and some other few coins. And other than that, other primary coins, call it SNS, call it any of those major coins. Okay, let me tell us. I have been farming AVE coin from $45 and taking profit on base currency, meaning accruing volume of AVE. That is giving me profit in AVE when AVE was still less than $50. It got to a time, AVE was $67. Most people enter AVE when it was $67, $70. AVE presently is seated at $300 or thereabout. Assuming I'll be earning maybe only on AVE, I'm earning like maybe in a month or in a week, maybe I'm earning like $50 when AVE was still less than $50. That means on average in a week I earn 1 AVE and continually. Assuming in that previous time, whatever irrespective of how much I invested in AVE, and I've earned maybe my profit only on AVE is about $200 or $300. And when AVE was still $50, that invariably I make 6 AVE. Today, that 1 AVE is $300. That means $300 times 6. I'm having $1,800 on the basis of $300 profit. So logically, I'm doing trading, I'm doing farming, I'm doing mining, and I'm doing staking because the essence of staking and mining and whatever is to accrue more volume of the coin. And you discover that my boat may do it faster over time because as far as the coin is doing a lot of volatility, I will be able to. So there's no doubt about what you have observed, but that doesn't still rule out certain fraction of the volume of your coins you are keeping just to hold, like you are holding unit token, you are holding chain link. Yeah, you should have some fraction of your token you are holding that not in your exchange and it's just on the external wallet. So that should be stock, but you can first your 3 commas and partition the one that is earning you in the fiat and the one that is earning in the coin. So what you observe about the 3 commas, it is absolutely correct. It's absolutely
All right,
correct.
thank you.
So that is just a flexibility. All right, so Mr. Leo.
Thank you.
Okay, yes, thank you very much. For few of us that are quite busy and might not have all the time and all, the 3 commas are just this month alone. I've done over $2,000, of which without 3 commas, I'm sure all the spikes, I would have missed all the spikes. So I feel it's almost like a lazy man's way of making money in crypto, but it's very effective. Very effective. Yeah.
All right. All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Leo. You
Yes,
can
sir.
see from you can see from the angle Mr. Leo have just explained. Ordinarily, thank you for Mr. Leo, what you have just explained. Like, for instance, ordinarily, if anybody on our platform is busy, just like what he has said, if, for instance, if I'm busy, I think I do not even need anybody to preach to me about the 3 commas before I know that is so important for me to make use of. All right, go ahead. Somebody saying hello. Yeah.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone. It's me, Ezekiah.
How are you?
Please, I want to know something. Because last I traded a coin on 3 commas. So when he start the boat, then he started buying the coins, Then at the end of the day, the coins now drop. So when it dropped, I realized that when it drops, I realized that those things it has already bought, there is no way it's trading again till when that coin is going to go up and pass that this thing. That is when it will start this thing. So at that point, what do we do?
Nothing.
Okay, I just when the coin spike up.
Nothing. You just leave it. And that's more reason why you need to learn more. When you are using the boat, sometime on the forum we said, okay, if we expect sometime we say, man, I'm trading with Bitcoin. And then when Bitcoin go up very well, we say we're expecting a very big pullback in Bitcoin, maybe 30% pullback. What am I expected to do? We keep on saying, hey, you know what? Go to your boat and increase your deviation. Increase your deviation. So if I expect 30% pullback in Bitcoin, I go edit my boat. How do I edit my boat? Instead of shorting the market, I just go reduce my base order size. If I have $500 or $1,000 in my base order size, I can reduce to $200 or even $100. And then have more money, more setting on safety trade side, the safety side, safety order size, and increase my scale. How do I increase my scale? I make it, okay, you know what? The more the price of the coin is dropping, buy times two in geometrical progression. And my deviation, I may say, okay, if I'm going to say my safety order size should be like 5 times, I can say, okay, the deviation should be like 5% or 6%. 6% the first time, and I say, you know what? My deviation should be buying worth of $50, all right? Or my deviation should be buying worth of $100 when the price drop by 5% or 6%. The market force drop by 6%, it buy worth of $100. And then the next 6%, making the total drop in price of Bitcoin to be 12%. It will buy the next volume. The next volume is going to buy, if my scale volume is 1.5 or 2, that means the next volume is going to buy, instead of buying $100, it's going to buy $100 times 2. So the more they drop, the more volume my boat is going to buy. So my boat continue to work. And if we get to the half, after getting to the half, it has taken all the cost average. And the market just move up again by maybe 5% or 10%, I said. It will sell and continue. So you will always be in the market in all season. So when you're always out of the market very fast, that means you yourself don't pay attention to market calls. If you can build with me, for instance, we say, okay, this is going well, it has done well. We're expecting a pullback and all of that. If you pay attention, then what am I expected to do with my boat? I go to edit it and increase my deviation and increase my scale volume. So the more the price drop, the more volume my boat will buy. And it continued. But in a way where you don't adjust it, what should I do? Nothing. When the market return back, your boat continue to trade because you say, my boat buy low and sell high. And look at the safety trade 3 times or 4 times. And it has bought all the 4 times, and the market still continue dropping. It has bought the volume, that take the average, and set the price to sell, but the price had not gotten there because it dropped below. When the market return, you start selling. And that's why the medicine I give to myself, Felix, I don't trade shit coin. Any coin that's not genuine, is not reasonable, I don't trade it. So that if it drop, it is the father burial, I will bury it and come back. Come and continue the jolliment. Make sense?
Thank you very much. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. But I have another one. One thing I do is not really good for me to use, for example, $50 and trade Bitcoin, because why? If Bitcoin is 20, for example, 30,000.
You say you do what? You say you do what?
This is my what to my own understanding. If Bitcoin is $30,000 and I have like 50,000, like $50, then if for me to have 100% profit of that, that is to have for that coin to make $100. That means the Bitcoin has to reach like $60,000. So in this case of using bots, is it advisable for someone to use $50 and use 3 commas and trade, for example? So how will it generate a profit and all of that? I don't understand.
Mr. Babatunde, are you here so that you can teach this man? Somebody is trading with $67 and the base order size on the $67 was.
Sir, let me answer him. I'm also doing such.
Okay.
Do you know what? In my first Binance account, I realized that all my money that I engage, they have bought even with my adjustment, and Bitcoin just remained quiet. Yet it had refused to come up because I started buying when it was on the high side. So I realized everything has gone down. What do? I just take small money, about $200 to $300, take to another Binance account, connect it to my boat again. I just split it, $50 to some, just like that. Even the same coin that I was even trading my main account, based on the fact that it has dropped below, then from there set it again. Do you know that they are the one that is doing, with that $200, I'm meeting my daily target I've already set for myself. They are even doing crazy. $50, okay, look at it this angle. If you set $50 when Bitcoin is low, look at it. If that $50 within 2 or 3 days, it has turned to $50, haven't you done 100%? 100% of zero is zero. 100% of $50 is 100. That is, or 50 is $50. So don't look at it that it's small. That is the challenge we are having. We are waiting until we have big money. Forget about big money, bro. Big money is not needed here. It's just the information.
Yeah, somebody who is trading with $30 has make about $23. Why? Number one, let me tell us, one of the major problem we have on our platform, we don't pay attention to information. Sometimes I try to do a lot of videos and send. It is when somebody make announcement about, wow, I've done this, people pay attention to it. It's wrong. Let me tell us, real money is made in crypto in a bear market. It's only an announcement that happened in the bull run. And it's the announcement people thought that, okay, hey, can I still enter this market now? For what? When we say buy this coin and all of that, people don't pay attention. Now, your coin you are trading, if I have $50, oh, okay, $50, okay, let me know. Is it compulsory I enter BTC? No. Are there no other altcoins? I can tell you that somebody who was trading one time when I told us to trade ICX, the man was trading only ICX. And it was only ICX that gave him, within 1 week, that gave him, out of the $30 he was trading with as the base order size, had made about $27. That is almost 100% of that. in 1 week. Why? Because of the volatility of the ICS at that time. So we need to pay more attention. And then in our private time, learn. Some videos will be available. I'll send video to somebody one day, say, bros, it's too long. I just say, okay. I just delete it. Kia, just wipe it off. And then he chat with me later. How are you? I say, fine. He chat again. He was talking all manner. He said, I don't understand the video. I said, no, because it's too long. I'm looking for a short one for you. Guys, can I tell you, I'm a very dangerous guy. I'm going to get the short one. I'm going to get the short video for this person 2027 if God tarry. In the year 2027, I'll get the short video for him. And what the short video? Documentary of maybe when price of Bitcoin is about 500,000 or $1 million. Why? We are too lazy. We don't take responsibility. You see somebody complaining, I don't have time. I'm so busy. I say, everybody is busy. What we use our time for is what is different. What we place value on is what we use our time. I say I've attended workshop as I am. 2 days I didn't eat. Because I pay for the workshop. I paid for workshop and they say, Oyibo wait for me. They say I didn't come. $600 was gone for just 2 days workshop and I didn't attend. They say I should pay for another month because it's not there. They can't reschedule for me. And you send the videos on Wednesday is too long. I said, okay, don't worry. I quickly, thank God it was just a short time. I just quickly deleted. I didn't even waste time. So maybe 2027, I will send a short video to him so that he can learn. So the point is this: you sit down. If you don't have too much money, trade more of USDT altcoins. And I keep saying it over and over. You trade more of USDT altcoins. You check update where we say, okay, this and that. I told somebody, if you're on bill with me, and somebody say, I don't even know which coin to trade, and you're on bill with me. In fact, I think if any money you pay for subscription, I will just give it to you and say, get off. That means you are not meant to be there. Because there's so much more coin to trade. I'm sure if they give you $20 million now, you know where to partition it to. So we need to take more responsibility and settle down. Because for me, it shouldn't pass any day that at least you are using both and then something is not happening. Even if it happens that you are trading a range of a coin and maybe 1, 2, 3 days or 4, and it didn't happen, when it's going to happen is to happen a bombshell. So you are meant to be reviewing, check again, spread, diversify, and all of that. And avoid distraction. Because somebody who don't know what is looking for, if he's around you, he will just bring talk that is not reasonable. And then you leave your distance. Both is meant to be working 24/7. All right, Dr. Chris, you can go ahead, sir.
Thank you very much for today's presentation. Good evening, everybody. Unfortunately, or fortunately for me, today is my first time of joining this meeting, and most of what I've been hearing today is sounding like Greek. So question I want to ask, number one, how do I get started properly? And then number two, the 3 commas thing that you were talking about, at what point can I have access to it? Thank you.
All right. Yeah, well, first of all, you get back to where you get the link for the Zoom from, but practically this is my recommendation for people. Number one, if you are totally fresh, if you are totally fresh in crypto, you need to go get enroll in our crypto academy. Okay, you need to go enroll in our crypto academy, enroll for all the courses, crypto 101 to 104, and at the same time, I'll be with me subscription with it. Why? So that while you are learning, you are trading, and you are applying what you are learning because it's apprenticeship. And the crypto academy 101. Please, Christy, can you mute yourself? So you have to go back to the crypto academy so that you can get enrolled, learn the basics, crypto, wallet, security, navigating on exchange platform. And then the view with me, if you know basics, and you can find your way, navigate, then you need direction, portfolio management, partitioning, how to go about, and then getting regular research on, resource information, updates on different coins to buy, which one to hold. Then view with me is $500 per year. Last year we said 150. This year, yearly is $500. You pay subscriptions, you join the bill with me, you have access to other exchange platforms. 3Commerce, of course, we have a group for 3Commerce. Once you sign up and you pay for any of your subscription, maybe for advance, I think it's about $294, or pro, I think $594. Then you're added on the group. We do 3Commerce separately for how to navigate and all of that. Then some videos. Then that will take care of. Then the person invited you to can give you information on some wallet we recommend you download, and then exchange platform you need to open, and then the necessary thing you need to do, get those ones ready for you to get started. But I will always warn, for a start, you have to be patient. You have to settle and don't be in a haste, because sometimes you can start, it can be very frustrating. That's the truth. And then why you are coming to a new things, you are getting a new language, a different thing altogether. This one will say this one will counter it, and all of that. So you need to settle, and then over time you get acclimatized to it, and then be able to pick. So you need to go back to the Crypto Academy. Crypto 101 to 104 is $750. Oh, I don't have the money. Yeah, why not? We have free group on our forum, Mega Green, where we drop some information and all that. You can be cut and paste and still find your route. So is it compulsory to go to? But I want to get it proper. Wow. Even people who are already in the crypto, I always tell them when they come to me, they ask some questions. I say, well, you know what? You need to go back. That's the truth. Because on the Crypto Academy, it's not only just when you learn the basics, we continue have to be giving mentorship, so that you can get solidified and all of that. So, but bottom line is that you have to definitely go back to the person who invited you, and so that's what's required of you, Dr. Chris.
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Yeah, guys, I think we've gone a long way. We have long stretch interaction tonight, and I think this will help us enough. And please, by those of us in Port Harcourt, I think it will be a class tomorrow. So if you're free, why not? We do the new people crypto academy student first. I think 11, and then 11, and then by 12:30 can be for 3Commerce review and then update, just like. I think our manager is back now. He has spent maybe he went for honeymoon. So Mr. Godagi. Captain. Our manager is finally back. He's like he went for honeymoon. So okay. Yeah, somebody for Lashadi. So you can ask your question. Go ahead. Is it him? Olashade, please, can you ask your question? Your hand is up. Or was it your hand?
Not aligned.
Not aligned. Not aligned. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, everybody. Stella, please just go back. So you're asking about the 3Commerce. So just go back and then read more about. We have a lot of videos about the 3Commerce, and then sometimes I just tell people you just need to get started, and then from there you make mistake, you learn, you do that and all that. It doesn't matter how much you want to start with. Start somewhere. And if I do not have money for pro account for $594, why not? You do advance. Advance is $294. And sometimes somebody say, can I register for monthly? Wow, why not if you want? But I do not just recommend that. It's like a waste of money, because within the shortest time, the month is over. And if you're not careful, you'll be doing that month in, month out. And then by the time you know, you have spent so much money under than just the 1 year ahead. So for me, I think it's expedient. You will try raise money. Let's say $310 because of the fee and all of that. Then I've seen somebody, I saw somebody who registered sometime on 3Commerce, and he has not even gotten money you use to trade. He just have to go and activate his account on Pro, 600 and something. Oh no, that time was more expensive, about $800 and something, and he just activated. So when I said, hey, So how is your portfolio running? He said, bro, I have no money now. I've not started trading. I was like, come on, this is crazy. What happened? He said, I don't have money. I said, but you activated. He said, yeah. Well, I just saw a woman of faith. I said, that's faith alive, man. Follow it to go up. But it's worth it because he knew what he was looking for. Okay? So, okay, Falashade, can you quickly ask, because we have spent a long time, we're waiting for you. You put your hand, it's like you are not, you are in and out. Can you ask a question? Your hands is up. Can you unmute yourself and ask a question, please? Falashade is a woo. All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your time. Thank you for coming. So let's keep on doing. Let's equip ourselves with the right knowledge beyond this, because I get sick and tired of all this third party left. And the only solution to it is to get the right knowledge, guys, and be responsible, be in charge of our crypto. Not that, of course, you are doing staking, master no, and all, like I was talking about this Vite. It's more or less looking like a third party, but it's better you lose money in coins or project than what you know you can do by yourself. I won't pity anybody who comes to tell me now that I invested in something, it's called something like this. They say they are trading hybrid crypto forex combined, and then I invested.
They will get hybrid money too.
They will get hybrid money. So for me, I was just like, well, congratulations. Somebody sent to me the other day, was asking me, hey guy, please, I there's a platform, it's called, I say, I don't listen to platforms. Say, no, this one is so unique. I said, we've been hearing that. They said, no, you have to just listen. I said, I've listened. Because even one, I said, I know where I can put $1, it will become $5. I know where I can put it. So I won't forgive myself where you come to hybrid and non-hybrid and all of that. It doesn't really make sense. It's not combined. So if we give ourselves to right knowledge, you can agree with me. Many of us on our forum, you look at I'm sure there's a way you look at when somebody brings some of those funny schemes to you. It stink to you. Just look at it. What the hell? What are you talking about? Please, can you get off? Because I can't imagine it. You can't see light and call darkness to come and have a dominion again. It's not done. So guys, so let's help ourselves and be a good, cheerful neighbor to your friend too, and then encourage them. We keep saying it because somebody was telling me, I think that barrister is around it, was telling me that some of his friends, he kept mentoring them, keep encouraging them. Some of those third party, bring your money, we'll trade, we'll give you 20%, we'll do this. He kept telling them. Later, it became like an enemy to them. He said, but he discovered that it's like some of those platforms. I said, well, is somebody who is looking for it that the charm can get. He says, like those guys don't operate with ordinary eye, like those 419. I said, well, if they don't operate, there must be a contact before connection. When somebody want to do a fufu one, let's say, well, I bought before I call it, I'm already gone. If you finish the incantation, me, I don't already take offer. Some of you say, what is offer? Or I've already jumped up. I jump and pass. Whatever thing you are saying, I don't jump and pass. So if you already jump and pass, there's no incantation that will catch you. It is when you begin to say, it be like say, go good, or you know go good. It be like say, then you go don't see you. Then that is the issue. That's the spirit. So for now, we need to equip ourselves because there are more things to come in crypto space that you'll be able to take care of yourself more. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. So do have a nice rest. Enjoy yourself.